Good morning. Happy Saturday, you guys. All right, I gotta tag someone if it will let me. Let's see. I'm gonna get my comments up and going here. It will. I just sent a comment on my own video. I'm so lame. If anybody can tag Prosperous Lack, she's having trouble with it. And I can't get it to tag. I don't know how. I think I'm too stupid. I don't know. Somebody tag Prosperous. I don't have a clue. What's this plus sign over here do? And not anything I want to do. All right, Karen Davis is watching repeatedly again. Hi, Cindy. All right. Hopefully, Prosperous, if you got this, say hi, because I can't get it to work, and I feel real bad. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm so I work in IS, but when it comes to this live video stuff, I feel like an 85-year-old woman trying to figure out her iPhone. Like, what's this button do? Let's click here and see. I don't know. Somebody tag Prosperous Lack. All right. All right, good morning, you guys. Fair warning, I'm not remotely prepared for this video. Somewhat, not really. I have had a weird morning. Nothing has gone right. I tripped getting out of bed and fell. I woke up with a stomach ache that would, I had reflux overnight for some ridiculous reason. I don't know. Something I ate did not settle with me. And then I went downstairs to get on the treadmill and I poked myself in the eye really bad, and that hurt really bad. And then I got on the treadmill and I could not say any of the words the Bible was asking me to say. I kept calling clams. Every time I read it, it came out clams. I'm like, this is gonna be one of those days. This is just gonna be you just know, there are some mornings you wake up and you're like, this is gonna be a tough day. Well, here we are. All right, so my family, every time we go anywhere, so in the summer, Cindy, girl, you're lucky I'm on here every morning. If I had to do a schedule, I'd never be able to do it. I know if I do it on a different page, it does show notifications. So it may be the Term Healthy page. I don't know. I don't understand why some people don't get notifications and some do. But so whenever my family would go anywhere in the summer, I say would because we haven't gone anywhere this year at all. Bear, your breakfast is ready. Do you need me to get it for you in the middle of my video? Why not? Your wish is my command. Can you get your own sauce?
Yes.
All right.
Just really hurts.
I know. Oops. You got food flying everywhere. All right. My daughter's got a sore arm this morning because she played the Wii too much yesterday. She's literally lame from playing too much Wii. That was the sauce, FYI. Oh, that is her Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce squeezing out and is almost empty. All right, that's enough.
Can I just open a new one?
That's plenty for this morning,
No,
okay?
it's not. No, it's not. I'll hardly taste it.
See, I told you this morning was going to go well, you guys. Anywho, whenever we would go anywhere, it's in the drawer, babe. It's in the drawer with the lettuce, because that's where everybody keeps their Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A. Whenever we would go anywhere, we would stop at Irving. And
Mainly my
Cindy.
grandmother's. Mainly my grandmother's.
Yes, honey. Whenever we would go anywhere, it didn't matter if we were going on a road trip, if we were going on a short trip to town. Ugh, muscles.
Yeah.
It didn't matter where we went. We stopped at Irving, and we called it our, what did we call it?
Travel style.
Our travel stop. And they sell
Told me with that.
slushies, which I love, but
And I get them every single time, no doubt.
all right. And I would often get myself a frappe. I don't know how you say it. I call it a frappy. That's enough sauce. There's a reason you're out, because you just used half a bottle.
No, I didn't. Not the whole bag.
Okay, enough. Go sit down and eat.
Okay, no need to be rude. Hi. I was just waving hi. Jeez.
Telling you.
Rude.
Anywho, okay, back to the story. I'm kind of making a few little loops here. They had these stupid machines that had, they were called tornadoes. Like they would roll and they would heat and they'd get crispy and crunchy on the outside. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think they're taquitos, but
They're tornadoes.
in Irving, they're called tornadoes, and they came in the little sleeve. And let me just tell you,
Amazing.
we loved us some taquitos, some tornadoes. We would get like a bunch of them. And they were a fried, deep fried tortilla filled with different things. And I thought, this morning I woke up, I was trying to think of what to make because I really didn't have a lot of idea. I was gonna make pizza rolls, but then I thought, taquitos sounds really good. So I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna try I wrote down the ingredients like of what I would do. I'm totally winging this, but I thought some like chicken and like chive cream cheese and spinach would be good in one, and then maybe I'll do an egg one, or like the French toast one. What was in the French toast? There was sausage and syrup and egg. I think there was egg. Was there egg? Maybe there was an egg. All I know is those things were 2 for $1, and I liked them. And I'm gonna have it with a frap. I'm gonna make a frappy, whatever you want to call it. You call it whatever you want. I can.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, well, it's frappe.
Just check.
According to the teenager in the house, it's frappe. Pinky's up.
They sound like a
All right. I gotta see if I can get my comments. I hate the Facebook Live these days. Because it says people are joining, but all it says over and over is Karen McDowell is watching. And every time somebody comments, that's what I see, is Karen McDowell. So I may or may not see your comment. If I don't respond, well, that's why. Because all I know is that Karen Davis is watching. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. This is my hair looked like crap this morning, and I didn't feel like washing it even for you, but it was so bad that I even wouldn't get on camera with it. Look. And it's so bad. I couldn't find any elastics. There was an orange and a purple elastic in my hair. I had to hide it well. I'm going to the Sally Beauty store tonight, and I am getting some elastics for my hair because my hair is getting to that length. All right, I'm going to walk y'all over here. No, not today. I'm gonna go tonight. All right, I whipped up some more Masa Wonder Wraps. I'll link the recipe again. But I whipped up some of that batter. I like to let it sit for a few minutes before I start cooking. No, Kathleen, these are my old glasses. I can't find my green glasses. I took them off somewhere last night and I can't find them, so, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to put just a teeny bit of spray in this pan. I know I don't need to, but for the Wonder Wraps, I feel like I just need a little bit just to make sure. All right. I'm going to cook these up real quick. Then I'm going to fill them, and then I'm going to fry them. So this may take a while. If you don't have all morning, I suggest you come back later. Kim, yes, I use box. It took a while to say. This is the Wonder Wrap from the book, Carrie, that is changed into a Masa wrap. From one of the Trim Healthy Mamas came up with the recipe, and I have the link for it. You replace the psyllium husk with masa, and there's actually some oat fiber and water, and it's really good. Hair ties. Rubber band. Are you saying the taquitos are called rubber bands, or the things in my hair are called rubber bands? They're not elastics, aren't they? Elastic. I thought elastic was a universal term. I don't know. Oh, did they not turn out for you, Kim? You had trouble? Hair tie. I'm not tying it. I'm stretching it and flipping it. How can it be a tie? That's a weird term. Sorry. No offense. Where's the cute little measuring cup that I like? I bet it's in the dishwasher. That wouldn't be a surprise, would it? In the dirty dishwasher, because I forgot to hit start last night. Well, snot. We'll use a 1/2 quarter cup. All right. Okay, I'm gonna cook up my Wonder Wraps with about 2 tablespoons of batter. Should be the right amount, maybe a little more. No, a little more. Little more. I was gonna cook these ahead of time, and then I thought, you know what? Nobody can have too much practice with the Wonder Wraps, so it ain't gonna kill y'all to watch it a second time. If it does, log off. Ponytail, and it's not a ponytail, y'all.
It's a messy bun.
It's an attempt at a messy bun.
It looks very nice.
No, masa is not cornmeal, Carrie. Masa is hominy. I learned this from one of you mamas that's ground up. And it's treated with lime. So it lowers the carb impact, the lime, in a process called nixitization. Google it. It's true. The Wonder Wraps, do they freeze good? I'll be honest. Yes, I think. I haven't, whoops. Oh look, I didn't pay attention and I folded my Wonder Wrap. I have not had a lot of opportunity to freeze them because I eat them. I tend to make a single serve. Let's see if I can move this back a little bit so you can see better. All right. I would think they would freeze just fine. You might want to put like parchment in between each one, maybe in the freezer, or wax paper, just to keep them from sticking. But look at that baby. Look at it. Perfect. These are the perfect size, I think, for tornadoes, taquitos, whatever you guys call them. I'm sure they're called something else where y'all are. Here, they are tornadoes. I think it's a Canadian company. I don't know. I don't know if tornado is like a brand name or a universal name. I don't know. Carrie, I could not find it locally. Somebody else might be able to answer that, where it is in the store. I couldn't find it locally. I had to order it from Sam's Club. I had struggled. A friend of mine, Kathy, messaged me last night and said she did find it at Walmart, though, but I hardly ever go to Walmart. Ever. I hate it in there. I hate the crowds. I hate the fact that I go in with $20 and spend $180 anyway. Oh, look at that. They're curling up beautiful on the side. These are coming out perfect. Bobby, I'm using this little, I think it's the 8-inch Ninja Foodie Never Stick Cookware. Yeah, okay, yeah, Masa is at Walmart. I just don't know where in the section, where it would be. I bet it would be with the international foods. The section, I bet you anything. Because there's no English on this package except for the word gluten-free. Everything else is Spanish. There's a section, you know, the section that has all the, like, you know, Spanish food. The international food section. Okay, good to know. Tornado means it came from a gas station. Taquito means it came from a grocery store.
Hey, Mama.
What?
How come we always eat tornadoes and it never made us sick when you can't trust gas stations?
She says, how come we always ate tornadoes and it never made us sick since you can't trust gas station food? I trusted it. I put a lot of faith in the gas station food.
But some gas station food you can't trust.
Marin is
Right?
Marin has a very big concern about food safety. She's a food safety nut. It's all, she looks at the...
No, I don't have anorexia. Thank you very much.
Nobody said you did. She's always concerned about the expiration dates and stuff. Everything she eats, is this still good? I think maybe I fed her bad food one time, and so now she's convinced I'm gonna feed her expired something. Yeah, exactly. Who said that? Exactly, Crystal. Excuse me. You want to make sure you get plain masa. It will have, it should say treated with lime. This one has folic acid, but make sure it doesn't have anything like regular flour.
Hey, Mom, that's perfect.
What's perfect?
Folic acid.
Folic acid? Is it good for you?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Especially good for pregnant women.
okay, she would know. All right. Yeah. It prevents neural tube defects in a baby. She knows that stuff better than I do. It's a set, Bobby, that I bought. That's right, Jessica. You build up a tolerance. When you're 43 and you've eaten expired junk and crap from gas stations for 43 years, it's okay. Am I 43? No, I'm 42. I'm 42. Am I 42? I'm 43 this year. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Meaning when you were 40, I was 10.
It's true. It's true. Those tornadoes, they come frozen. So, I mean, there's like 3 ingredients and the rest is preservatives. So, I'll try to get these a little bit thinner. Well, not that thin. I mean, they need to be chewable. Oh, I see. You got to get this down quick, because if you wait too long, you get holes and then uneven cooking. And see how easy these slap together, though? Did you just see the sparks fly when I set down that pan? Sparks flew out from under my filthy stove. Rubber binders. That's what you call hair elastics, Cindy? Rubber binders? That sounds like an ingredient in, you know, not an ingredient, but a part for a car. I gotta go out and buy an oil filter and some rubber binders. See, these are never stick, but on occasion they do stick a little. But the difference is they scrape, like even though that stuck a tiny bit, I think it's because it's too hot. I think my pan too hot. Yeah, this one's stuck. But even though it stuck a little bit, yeah, my pan is way too hot. They're cooking too quick. Even though it stuck a little bit, it wipes right off. So it doesn't, like, you don't have to scrub it if something sticks, but it rarely sticks. And I ruined that one. That one's a loss. We'll clean that up later. That one was a goner. It wasn't worth saving. My pan is getting super hot because I got the heat up too high. That might be why. You want to keep your heat down on lower than what I'm doing.
Have you seen my phone?
I am making Masa Wonder Wraps, Charlotte, and then I'm gonna make taquitos out of them, or tornadoes, whatever you feel like calling them. See, now that I turn the heat down, that's perfect. Perfect. I get 6 to 8 of this size. These little ones. Now I don't usually make this size. I usually make the bigger one because I want it for a sandwich, and these little ones are not big enough for a sandwich. You could have 2 of them and, you know, put your food inside them. But you get 6 to 8 of the little ones typically. But when I use the same recipe and I make them about double the size. Prosperous, you made it. I couldn't tag you, girl. I tried and I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry. I tried. I'm like, it wouldn't let me tag you. I tried typing your name. If you look, the very first comment in this entire video, Prosperous, just says Prosperous. All right. So Charlotte, there is, I will link the recipe. I just folded that by mistake. There is oat fiber, there's water, there's there is masa. I put a little garlic and a little onion powder in it. But they are just like making crepes. If you know how to make crepes, it's super duper easy. You have to have a really non-stick pan, or you have to oil it well, because they will stick. I mean, they're egg white. They're gonna stick, and they get really thin if you don't, like, you gotta be careful and get enough batter, but you don't want too much that they taste like an egg white. You want them to taste like a wrap, not an egg white. So when they're really thin, they tend to stick. So you need to spray your pan really good. Even your fancy non-stick cookware like I have. But the good thing about this is it will wipe right out anyway. There you go, Charlotte. That'll be perfect. You all fancy. You got your own crepe pan. Is that one of the, like, the little bar, you put it in the middle and you spread it around like on the Master Chef? Yeah, I think I could do it if I tried. I'm gonna spray it this a little bit more. Whoo, baby. Smoking. All right, I think I got enough for one more, and that'll be good. You can eat a whole batch of these. There's nothing in them. I mean, these are fuel pull, but my meal is going to be an S. Yes. Yes, Crystal. These are fuel pull. Cindy, I'm going to make some chicken and chive cheese ones. And I'm going to make some, I think I'm going to make a French toast flavored one. Like with maple syrup flavored eggs and sausage. Because that's what they do at the gas station. And I mean, if the gas station does it, then it's good enough for me. I mean, if the gas station is good, you know, if it's as good as the gas stations, then, or if it's even half as good, I'll be happy. I like me some crappy gas station food, you guys. Have you figured it out yet? I like food with preservatives and junk in it. So, it's alright. It's who I am. It's alright. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just being me. Thank you, Tracy. I just yanked my hair back because it was so greasy gross. It was nasty pants. And I'm like, I should really wash this. But then I went, meh, that's why they make dry shampoo. And elastics. And rubber binders and rubber bands and hair binders and whatever y'all call them. That's why they make those. All right. Let me bring you back over here. That was a good view. It's better than this one. All right. New Brunswick, Sandy. Yay, I love New Brunswick. I've been there. I grew up going to New Brunswick. I went to cosmetology school in New Brunswick. I used to go to the hockey games in Fredericton all the time. I know me some New Brunswick. I used to spend a lot of time there. I used to go over there to buy her smokes. Just kidding.
That's in Canada.
I'm just kidding. Yes, it is in Canada, honey. All right. Got my Wonder Wraps. So now I need to make up some filling. So I'm telling you, I'm winging this. I don't even know. I need a bowl. I want my bowl that my egg white was in. So I'm gonna wash it real quick. I need some soap today. I'm almost out of dish soap. I don't need to waste a whole bunch of paper towels. No, girl, I'm not. No, Amy. No ugly brown avocados this morning. Only fresh, healthy, tasty gas station food. All right, let's get some chicken. I'm gonna go super fancy, okay? Super fancy, and I'm going to use canned chicken. And if that grosses you out, then I'm sorry. We can no longer be friends, because I eat a whole butt ton of canned chicken. Doing it real good. We go through a lot of this chicken. We make a lot of chicken salad and just chicken and mayo. We love it. Do you like the unrest coffee, Dawn? It's so good. I got a cup brewed there to put in my Frappuccino. It's so good. It is so good. I wasted too many years on crappy Dunkin'. No offense to anybody who works for Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts is okay, but it's not like this. This chaga coffee. The thought of canned chicken turns your stomach, Jessica? Why? It's just chicken. Look, the ingredients. Chicken breast.
Maybe she's a vegetarian.
Actually, the ingredients say chicken breast meat, which is comical because what else is chicken breast other than meat? Chicken breast meat, water, and salt. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm sure the dog would love that juice, but the dog also is getting fat, so he needs to stop eating so much junk. Cindy, it's just water, Jessica. It's not juice. It doesn't say chicken juice. It's just water. Chicken breast in water. It's not juice. Nobody juiced a chicken and poured it in there. Cindy, unrest coffee is this. It's the coffee I drink. It's a local coffee here in Maine. This one is chaga. It's coffee with chaga, and it is so good. Sheila wants to see my bag of flour. Here we go. Somebody messaged me and asked me if it was the Maseka or Masika kind, and I was like, no, it's masa. And I laughed at her for the spelling of masa, and then I looked at my bag and realized it said Maseka or Masika or whatever. I'm like, oh. I'm laughing at her. I can't help but think how that chicken got separated. No, there's a little old lady that's chopping up chicken breast and putting it in the can, Kathy. There's no machine work here. It doesn't say mechanically separated, so there's a little old grandma sitting there and she's chopping up the chicken. It's fine. It's just fine. It's just chicken. Look, it's just chicken. Connie, chaga is a mushroom or a fungus, but it's got a ton of health benefits. You can make a tea out of it. They add it to their coffee. It has, it can help, it can prevent, I don't want to say it prevents cancer, but it has cancer killing properties. It has metabolism boosting properties. It has skin, it's good for your skin. Like, it's just really good for you. Your parrot starts laughing. Somebody's parrot starts laughing whenever she watches me. All right.
Really?
Apparently.
Apparently a parrot's a fan now?
Apparently, I have a fan who is a parrot. All right. I'm coming, you guys. I need my cream cheese. I bought chive cream cheese and put it somewhere. Right here. And I have chives. And I have cheese. Where's my cheese? And I have the minimal amount of bad-looking spinach. All right. Oh, I almost lost my minimal amount of bad-looking spinach. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I've got whipped, oh my word, whipped chive cream. I hope it doesn't have any sugar in it. Well, it has a little bit of modified food starch, but it's 1 sugar. There's no sugars.
So you could just put in...
I think that's in all cream cheese. Unless you buy like the organic, and I ain't doing that. Okay. So it's just cream cheese, chive flavored cream cheese. I mean, you could put goat cheese in this, Carrie, if you're into that thing. But I'm not putting goat cheese in anything in my house. Ugh. It tastes like hay.
I thought you liked goat cheese.
Nope, don't like goat cheese. Never have, never will. I went to Denver one time.
Oh yeah, that happened.
And I ordered creme brulee for dessert, and I was so excited when it came, and it had this big dollop of whipped cream on top, and I was so excited, and I was like,
I thought the same thing.
I can't wait to eat this dollop of whipped cream cheese off, or whipped cream off the top of my creme brulee.
And
Turns out it was goat cheese. Who puts goat cheese on creme brulee? People in Denver, apparently. Yes, I will, Charlotte. I will. All right. So I just mixed a little chive cream cheese. I don't know if I'm going to need more. I may need more. I don't know. We'll see. See, the key to making good, crappy gas station food is that it's always mushy in the middle.
yeah.
All right. I'll put a little cheese in there. And let's put some chives. Take a few chives. If I can get a hold of them. All right. I'm gonna, they smell good. I like the smell of chives. I like chives. If you have raised goats, you will never eat it. Yeah. Yes. They do taste like they smell. We have a place up the road where my daughter goes in the summer.
Now I'm gonna be counseling.
She's gonna be a counselor this summer. And they have,
Counselor, not counselor.
you could put a lot more chives. I just don't want that many. I just don't want that many. Anyway, they raise goats up there and sell ice cream. And there's no goat milk in the ice cream, but I will tell you, goat cheese tastes exactly like goats smell. And I'm not okay with that. All right, you guys, my spinach is barely salvageable. I have got to look at every leaf because it is nearing, no, it isn't nearing its death. It is there. I have like,
Throw it away.
I'm gonna throw it away. Most of it's gross, but these 6 leaves are okay.
Then don't use. What's the point?
So I'm going to use my kitchen shears. Yes, I only use these in kitchen stuff. I'm lying. I used them to wrap Christmas presents. I'm totally lying. But they've been washed since I wrapped Christmas presents, so I'm just gonna pause. I could use a knife like a normal individual, but why bother? I'm making gas station food. Why do it normal? All right. Why are you sniffing me, dog? You smell the canned chicken? I'm gonna put a little bit more cream cheese in there just to make it a little bit more sticky.
Wait, why don't you make him get on camera?
All right, so this is what I got. I've got chicken, cheese, chicken, cream cheese, like this mush. And it tastes divine. You know what it needs? It needs some seasoning. Duh. Where's my dill? I'm so glad I make you feel normal, Ashley. I used to think I was anything but normal, and then I started making these videos and realized I am normal. Everybody else says so. Oh, I put a little onion, a little garlic, and a little dill just because I think that's what's going to taste good. If you don't like those seasonings, you do what you want to do. You put whatever you want in it for seasonings. Just do it. Ooh, that dill smells so good. I love dill. Put my ingredients back so I have room left in my kitchen for everything else. All right, let's see. Parmesan cheese would be good. It would be good. I think I got a... Can you tell mom and dad that I could use... my mom and dad or your mom and dad? You want me to tell my mom and dad that you need some of these bowls, Denise? Oh, you know what I need? I feel like I'm gonna need some egg white to seal this off. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe I don't. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I feel like that's gonna be a necessity. I need some more egg whites. I'm low on those. I'd just like to go 1 week without being low on something. I don't know why I'm whipping it. It probably really doesn't make a bit of a difference. All right, Denise, I'll tell my parents you need a set of these Pampered Chef bowls. All right. I'm not going to put a ton of filling in each one because there is not a ton of filling in these at the gas station. They gyp you on the filling, let's face it. Can you see what I'm doing? All right. I'm going to put a little bit of filling in the bottom. I think I'm going to get out my little paintbrush. Stop licking the cabinets, Sebastian. They've seen the dog. I think my paintbrush is dirty. So I'm going to use my fingers. I'm going to put a little bit of egg white around the edge because I feel like it's going to need it. Maybe I'm wrong, and I probably don't even need to put it there. And I should have put this filling more to this side. Now I'm going to roll it there. Okay, this is where I need the egg white, is right here. Just right here. There. Oh my gosh. It actually looks like one of those things. Look at it. That looks like a taquito. What the heck? This may be a successful recipe. You just never know what's going to happen when you watch me. You just never know. It may be the next big thing. Probably not. But you never know. Probably not. All right. They're so flippin' cute. I'm gonna fry these, you guys, if you're wondering what I'm gonna do with them. I am gonna be frying these babies. And they're gonna be good. The dog is like, what is it? What is it? I want some, I want some, I want some. Do you wanna say hi to the people? Sebastian.
Gotta see this.
Do you wanna say hi? Come over here where they can see you. Come here, come here, come here. Up here, over here away from my Wonder Wrap. Come here, look, I got it over here. Come here, come here, come here, say hi. That's my boy. All right, now I gotta wash my hands. He thinks he's gotta have part of the video every morning.
That's cute.
All right, well, it's cute until somebody gets a dog hair in their taquito, and then it's not so cute. All right. Maren says big deal. Until you're the one with the dog hair in your taquito. All right.
What if it was your hair or my hair?
Well, there's a solid chance there'll be one of my hairs in there too.
Or one of Daddy's.
Do they ripe easily? Do what ripe easily? Rip? I think you mean rip. No, they do not rip easily. I don't think they do. No, I could air fry them, but I'm going to fry them in coconut oil. I did, Denise. I actually made another batch of the Masa Wonder Wraps, and I'm making taquitos this morning. He is a beautiful boy. He is. He is a handsome, sweet, lovable man, aren't you? And you're fat, too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you this morning. I mean, I don't want to be called fat, so maybe the golden retriever doesn't want to be called fat either. Oh my gosh, chive cream cheese. If it wouldn't cause the obvious issues, I would eat that by the spoonful. All right, so I got a little tiny bit of that left. I could make one more, but I want to make a couple breakfast ones because when I go buy these at the store, or I mean at the gas station, I always buy some breakfast ones and some not breakfast ones. So I want to do that right now too. Let me get another bowl. I wonder why I have to run my dishwasher 63 times a day. This is why. All right. Gonna get a sausage. I left one sitting out in here last night in a baggie, and it appears that somebody's moved it. There it is. All right. So now I need to have some egg in here, so I'm gonna cook up an egg white. Nope, I don't need to put it in that bowl. Why did I almost just do that? All right, I'm not gonna bring the whole camera over, but let me just turn it because this is gonna take all of a half a second. I'm just gonna scramble up a little tiny bit of egg white. I could do an egg. Now you're all crooked and looking down on me funny, and that's not good. All right, That's funny. You get a little anxiety every time I use the blender. I get anxiety every time I use the blender now. Every time it goes a little bit like this in the thing, I get wicked anxious. All right, cook, baby, cook. It's only gonna take a second. I said that, now it's taking forever. I'm just you could scramble up a whole egg, but I only have one left. So I'm gonna cook up egg white. Because who's gonna know? Nobody. It's gonna taste the same. This is exciting, watching KJ cook an egg white. Oh, hey, my stinking comments keep going in and out. Let's come up a little. You don't need this view every time you look at me. Nobody needs to see that. It's just wrong on so many levels. All right. There we go. Got me a little bit of egg white. Probably not enough by the looks of it, but we shall see. All right, I'm gonna sit this in my sink, and my dad's gonna freak out because he's gonna think there's water going into it, and every time I put water in my pans while they're hot, he has a panic attack. Don't worry, Dad. I'm not doing that. I just set it in my dry sink. Partially dry. There's a little water on the bottom, but it's okay. It's okay. It really is. All right. Now what am I doing? I'm not even, hold on. I should put some nutritional yeast on those eggs. It would be amazing, except I'm making French toast flavored. And I don't know how good French toast flavored eggs with nutritional yeast would taste. So, if you have on plan Trim Healthy Mama maple syrup, use that. This is technically not the good kind. It's sugar-free. It has off-plan sweeteners in it. Like I've said before on here, I do not recommend you using off-plan maple syrup. However, I just used a 1/4 teaspoon, and that's about as much maple syrup as I'm probably gonna use over the whole month of February. So I'm okay with it. It's not worth me making a whole batch. If I was having like pancakes covered in syrup or waffles covered in syrup, yes, I would make the Trim Healthy kind. But for a little drizzle in my recipe, I choose to do that. All right, I am going to cut up this is just a sausage patty. Nothing fancy, plain old processed, chemically separated, and pushed through a tube and then sliced into big slices. I don't know how they make it. Sausage patty. It's not maple flavored, it's plain because I don't want anything added sugar. And I'm just gonna mix it in with my eggs. Oh, calm down, you almost jumped and put that knife in your mouth, Sebastian. That wouldn't have been pretty. All right. These sausage patties they were frozen, and he was just taking them out of the freezer and putting them into the meat department, wrapped up in a bin. They were like $2 for 6 or 8 of them. All right. Oh, thank you, Connie. Somebody else. Oh, thank you. It's the Old Navy. It's the Nave. That's where I do all my shopping. All right. I'm going to kind of mash up my sausage into my eggs because I don't want chunks falling out when I buy these, because if they did, then it would not be a crappy gas station taquito. In order for it to be a crappy gas station taquito, you gotta mush everything together. I could whiz this up in my Ninja, but I don't want a paste, and I would get a paste. I want it to hold together good, but I don't need a paste. All right, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. All right, the last of my Wonder Wraps. Put a little bit of that in there. you guys, my angle's right. Can you see what I'm doing? All right. Oh, oh no, I still have my egg white right here. Get over there. Get out of the way. Egg white. Oh, piece of sausage fell on the floor. Look at that. Sorry, dog. He's saddened by it. Oh, all right.
Supposed to be good for dogs?
It's fine for him.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's fat. I don't know what it is. But, all right, just a thin layer. You don't need too much in here. You don't want these overfilled because, oh, I just ripped my Wonder Wrap.
And it's still gonna taste the same.
She's not wrong. I don't know if you heard her, but she just said it's gonna taste the same. She's right. It just might fry up a little difficult. I overfilled it. See, I didn't follow my own instructions and I overfilled my taquito. You don't want a ton of filling. I mean, I say you don't want a ton of filling like I'm some pro at making this. I've never made these before. I don't know. I just assume you don't want a ton of filling. All right, that's it. Look, I got 6 taquitos. And I'm probably gonna eat like 3 of them for my breakfast. So 2 servings. All right, clean frying pan. Let me bring you over to the stove. Which sounds like an easy thing to do, but when you have ingredients from here to Timbuktu in your way, it's not that easy. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's get some coconut oil heating here. This is exciting, you guys. Oh, Bonnie. All right. I got my coconut oil. I want a decent amount because I am, I'm frying. I'm not sauteing, so I don't want to have like an inch of oil, but does 7-Eleven and Wawa have these? You're right. They are going to go out of business. My coconut is always solid too, Sunshine. I have no idea why mine is melted. It's probably because my husband has the heat on 76 in here, and it's hotter than Satan's armpit in here, and that's why my coconut oil has melted. My coconut is always solid. This is the first time in my life I've ever had liquid coconut oil. But again, Satan's armpit. It's hot in here. It's hot. Alright. I gotta get it on the whole pan. There's one spot. There we go. I'm gonna get this good and saucy hot. Hot, hot. Alright, you want this old ugly Wonder Wrap, Sebastian? He'll eat anything. Listen to him. He acts like he hasn't eaten in 6 years.
It's because he's a piggy. He's a little piggy, isn't he?
I get nervous every time you pull that liquid coconut. Lori, I need a better place to put this because it's such a tall thing. I have to put it on my top shelf and it makes me nervous as all get out. All right, let's get my taquitos over here. It's not bubbling when I stick it in there. That means it's not hot enough. That's how I test the oil. If it bubbles when I do that, then I know it's ready, but it's starting to like separate on the, not separate, but spread separate places across the pan, so I know it's getting hot and it's starting to get that shimmery look to it. I'm gonna put the seal side down first so that, just because it sounds like the right thing to do. I mean, I don't know, but it looks reasonable to do that. I'm gonna slide it over here because that's where all my oil's all on this side. Feels like it's gonna hold together better if I do that. Like I said, I don't know. I'm winging it, just like you're winging it. Oh, I lost a piece of sausage. That's sizzling. I'm gonna fit all 6 of these babies in here. Look at that. Look at that, perfection. I think I need a little more oil on the sides. And yes, I'm gonna put cold oil in my hot pan while my food's already cooking, and it's probably a culinary no-no, and I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. All right. This is exciting. I did, Kathy. I didn't find anything. It wasn't, there was nothing we liked. We found a floor plan we really liked, but it wasn't the style, like it wasn't the, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're doing. I want to buy a single wide mobile home here and a single wide mobile home in like South Carolina and live in both places is what I want to do. But I can't talk my husband into it, so until I get to the point where I've nagged him enough and he finally gives in and that's what we do, I'm probably not going to find anything. That's how I like to do things. It's totally bad, isn't it? Somebody asking about the Wonder Wrap. The Masa Wonder Wraps are a recipe that one of the Trim Healthy Mamas made, one of the coaches, I think. I will link the recipe for the Masa Wraps. The rest of it, I totally wung it. I feel like I'm going to need this. The good thing about these pans, though, is they don't, like my other pans, where the oil was sitting and there was no food, would be smoking bad. And this stuff doesn't, this pan doesn't really tend to do that. All right, I'm gonna see if I can, let's see, how am I gonna do this? I wanna flip them up on their side, is what I wanna do. Because I wanna fry all the way around. Let's get a fork, shall we? Ooh, that's my broken one. I need some of that oil in the middle. My house is crooked because my oil all wants to go to one side of my pan. Okay, the bottom of those looks pretty bomb, you guys. Tongs? Who'da thunk of that? You're so smart, Kathy. I didn't even think of tongs. Duh. I don't even have a pair. They're dirty. Because I forgot to hit start on the dishwasher last night. I like to do things the hard way. Haven't you learned that by now? Do things the hard way. Turn the heat down a little so we don't burn the house down. All right. Let's go. Yeah, that's... Cool down a little bit. Calm yourself, oil. You're hitting me and it hurts. Oh, I hate it when the oil does that. I'm such a wimp, you guys, with the splattering oil, and it's going to catch fire, and I'm going to catch on fire on, I almost said national TV, but I'm not on national TV. I'm on Trim Healthy Mama. Calm down, Kelly. It's okay. All right. Flip it. You guys, these are going to be amaze balls, FYI. All right, get over. Flip it, Taquito. Flip it. Oh, I hate it when the oil does that. Where's my splatter shield? Where is it? I don't know. I'll let that cook for a minute. I hate that. I'm wicked wimpy with flying oil. I kind of want to like take a piece of parchment and fold it up and slide these into it, like at the gas station, but that seems like a waste of time since they're going to be in my face here mighty quick. All right, one more flippy loo. I just got a taste of that sausage with the maple syrup egg on it, and holy Hannah, is that yummy. Okay, you guys, these looking bomb diggity. Oh my word, look at those. I gotta get my blender ready to make my frappuccino. Because these are gonna be done soon. All right, I'm gonna shut the heat off, take them off the heat, let the oil calm itself and get a plate. Paper towel. This is exciting, you guys. I really should have tongs. I think they're all dirty. Oh, here's a pair. I just found a pair. Who knew? You guys, these are cute as buttons. Look at them. They're so cunning. Look at them. Oh my goodness. They look just like gas station food. All right, come on. Let me bring you back. Let me bring you back over here. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. Do you think these could be done in your air fryer too? It's possible. I think they probably could be, but I wanted that kind of greasy fried on the outside. No, I'm not going to put a sauce on them. You could put a sauce on them, but I'm not going to put a sauce on them because when I go to the gas station and eat them out of the parchment sleeves, they don't have any sauce. They look just like this. They look exactly like this. All right, while they cool, I'm going to make my Frappuccino. I wrote down what I usually do for my frap somewhere. All right, yay. So I brewed some coffee into a measuring cup so that I didn't have to dirty another dish. This is a half cup, or this is a cup, but I need a half cup. I will drink the rest of that, don't you worry. Don't you worry none. Half cup of almond milk. Oh, well, I didn't have to put it in first, but I just thought, because Frappuccinos, hold on, I gotta get my glass jar out of the top shelf. Because Frappuccinos are usually strong coffee, and this chaga coffee is not super, super strong, I'm gonna add some instant coffee to it to bulk it up, to strengthen it, because I want it strong for my Frappuccino, because it's going to taste good that way. And then I need about a half a cup of almond milk, so this is just over a half a cup right now. It's not even open, for crying out loud. Cup of almond milk. I need a little bit of MCT oil. Splash of MCT. It's probably like a little bit about a teaspoon. I wrote down, what do I put? I've made this a few times, so I've got it written down. Swerve. I need a teaspoon of, not Swerve, Pure. So 1 teaspoon of sweetener. More or less if you want. And xanthan gum. It's my 6-year-old bag of xanthan gum. Sure you can, Cindy. Sure, put whatever you want in it for milk. It's your coffee. Do it up. Cashew, can you have cashew milk? Or are you just allergic to nuts in general? Probably. Yeah, you could use coconut. Use oat milk. I mean, you're gonna have carbs with oat milk. You could use soy milk for the no carbs. But this is an ass meal, so do coconut milk. That's what I would do. Xanthan gum and ice. Ice. I need about a cup. Where's my, let's use a coffee mug. Get a cup of ice. This would have been the appropriate size thing. I need more ice than that. This would have been the appropriate size to be making with my little, my new little blender cup that I'm scared to death to use because it exploded on me, and so. Kathy, I'm so numb that way. I would have stood there for 5 minutes if you weren't watching me and gone, why isn't this coming out? Why is my almond milk not coming out? All right, zing that baby up on the ice cream setting. Slow down. That was a little wound up there. It's getting a little excited. All right. Well, I'd like to use a nice, tall, pretty glass to put this in, but guess what? They're dirty. There's a shock. I can put it in this one, I guess. I put it on the ice cream setting, and I heard myself say it, and it wasn't right. Sometimes I have to add a little extra almond milk. We'll let it go for a second, see what happens. Let's put it on high. Let's just do that. Let's just throw it on high. Go for it, girl. Let's see if that's blended enough. Sometimes I have to blend it a little extra to make sure that because it's too thick. It's ice cream at this point, which is okay, but I'm going for a frappuccino, so I need a little thinner. I need to be able to drink it. Yum, it tastes good. There she goes. So she's looking pretty. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. It's gonna be nice and, can you even see it? It's like, ooh, yeah. Oh, yum. Looks just like Dunkin', girl. Just like Dunkin'. You know, whipped cream. This would look better in a different glass, but this is what I got. So, no, Denise, they won't eat my Trim Healthy food even though it's amazing. They will eat their own crap. My husband will likely have a donut. My daughter just had tater tots because she'd rather eat tater tots than this amazing food. But now I have a frappuccino. You guys, you like my foot cover? You like my slippers? I have to wear slippers all the time. I cannot go barefoot. If I do, I'm in pain because I have terrible feet. All right, here's my crappy gas station taquitos or tornadoes or whatever you want to call them, and my frap. I feel like I just stopped at the gas station and got breakfast. All right, so which one am I gonna try first? Let's try the French toasty one first. That one's broken. I don't want the one broken one. That's chicken. That's chicken. That's chicken. There we go. No, I don't want that one. I want that. Where's the one? There it is. That's the one I was looking for. Had a lot of stuffing in it. All right. You're crispy. You hear it? I'll be darned. Those taste quite similar. Oh, really good. That maple syrup tastes really good in there. All right, that one's really good. This chicken one is calling my name. This is the one I'm really excited about. That chicken one, I'm gonna eat it all. We'll talk later. I'm being a little over the top of my sounds right now, but that is really good. You want to try one, Mare Bear?
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have leftovers. I'm gonna eat 3. And I think the leftovers, if I put these in my air fryer to heat them up, they are gonna be even better. They're gonna be even crispier on the outside. Denise, you ain't kidding. These are good. No, you're not having any, Sebastian. They're all mine. Poor dog. Those chicken with the chives. So good. Another run for the win. High five, KJ. Sweet. Almost died. I do, Shannon. I post them after. I'll post it later. I gotta make, like, I have to, like, call a maid to come help me. I did use Masa Wraps. I should go sit down and eat the other one, but I'm gonna eat it right now. Oh my gosh, they're so good. The French toast one, good, edible, like it. That chicken one is bomb. That chive cream cheese, guys. Tiffany, this frappuccino just came from my head. It's just coffee. It's a fuel pull. It's coffee and almond milk, and I put a little bit of MCT oil in it and sweetener and ice. That's it. It's nothing fancy, but it's good. It would taste even better with some cream in it if you wanted, but I've got all this oil. Wow. Lisa, you come over and clean my house, I will feed you. Am I losing a piece of, what is this shadow over here? Is it a ghost or is it a piece of my hair? Anyway, these are real good. I really don't want to take a break to shut the phone off. I want to eat right now. All right. That's it. I've been messing around with a bread recipe, you guys. I'll show you. It weighs about 45 pounds, okay? It's heavy. But it came out pretty decent. It looks pretty good. Look. It smells like real bread. So maybe I'll go over on my page and do a video on that. Maybe, I don't know. So that, and I made brownies last night that came out really good, and I'm excited to share that too. So, but this is it for today. You all have to wait for that. So, Cindy, spray that pan. Spray your pan really good. The second it is done cooking, you need to flip it. If you let it sit there too long, it will stick to your pan. I get it. It is scary to make bread. I get it. And, you know, also, it's bizarre. It's soft. Look, it's nice and soft. But it weighs. It's a little heavy. So, all right, Renee, yes, this is made out of Masa Wonder Wraps, these taquitos. I haven't had any wheat this week because I'm trying to figure out what's causing all my inflammation, and I feel like it's the wheat. So I've been trying a lot of different uses for the Wonder Wraps, and who knew these babies were so versatile. I know that the Masa Wonder Wraps make wonderful tortilla chips if you cut them up and fry them in coconut oil. I do know that. So, all right, you guys. Oh, Prosperous, I don't know that I could make a video tutorial on bread because I suck at it. I could make a video on how to barely make edible bread. All right, you guys, I love you all. I hope you have a blessed Saturday. I say this every video, but I mean it. You don't need to go off plan today. I just ate taquitos. I have no reason to go off plan. None. Not when I can eat taquitos. And if I'm in a hurry, well, there's other options. You can go through McDonald's drive-thru and you can get or Dunkin' and ask for a breakfast sandwich that uses 2 eggs as the bread instead of the bread, and they will give it to you. You don't have to go off plan today just because it's Saturday. I know it used to be my excuse. You know what? It's Saturday. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want to eat today because it's Saturday. Well, so what? It's Saturday like 52 times in a year. So just because it's Saturday, it doesn't mean I have to eat the junk. But not when there's plenty of options to be had. So, all right. I love you all. Have a blessed day. I will talk to you soon. And find a friend to talk you off the ledge if you need it today. So, all right. Bye, guys.